Okay, so we are streaming this as a separate video because it's easy for me to just put it in the map marking section of your Google Drive, right? Okay, Bhute. So today we'll be learning a few. I will try to do as many as we can. Very important cities, the main cities, and also the ports, right, in Sri Lanka. Okay, very important stuff, right? So we already know the rivers. If you know the rivers, it's going to be super easy to mark those cities. If you don't know the rivers, kindly go back to a map marking section in your Google Drive and get it done. If you don't know the reservoirs, kindly go through the recording as well. Okay, and also the prehistoric places were also marked. Very, very important once again, I'm telling you. Okay, today we'll mark the important cities. Right. So, Pute, now, when you mark a city, the procedure, normally when you mark a city, you have to place a color dot. Okay, color dot in the sense, we recommend you mark the place with a pencil in your exam. Because if you commit a mistake, you can erase it and place it. But if you are 100% sure, no problem, use a pen to color the dot. But you know, human beings, they do mistakes, so it's okay to mark it with the pencil, right? It's the standard procedure. But make sure when you mark the cities, you know, don't like, you know, just keep a small dot that nobody can see. Okay, color the dot, make it a little big, right, so that everybody can see. Yeah, little big dot. Okay, for example, I'm telling you, I'm just marking Kandy for you. So it's gonna be something like this. Let me zoom it in and show you. When you know Mahawali Ganga, you know this big bend is where Kandy is. So I'm gonna mark Kandy for you now. So use color dot like that. Don't use a red color pen, right? Like I'm doing it just so that you can see it better. Use your pencil, color it nicely. A big dot, right? Don't draw something like, you know, nobody can see. Something like that. Okay. No, some students, you know, they're very good. They think the, you know, they think somebody will kill them if they draw a big dot. Yeah. Do something like this. Okay. Yes. Take the liberty in doing that. You know, your primary goal is to make it clear to the examiner that you know the place, you are marking it very clearly. Okay. And some people, some students, they use arrows unnecessary. Okay. Sometimes, you know, here we use arrows to show that, to show or pinpoint a place. Some students think that arrows are a must and I have to use arrows as much as possible and something like that, right? I mean, that is discouraged. Okay. For example, I have seen some students, okay, you want to mark Jaffna. You want to mark Jaffna, you can mark it here. One second. You want to mark Jaffna, you can mark it here, right? You can write Jaffna here, right? Yeah. I have seen some students, they write it somewhere else. Somewhere here. Not exactly here. But this is the mentality, okay? We don't need such mentalities here. Then you just do like this. Is it necessary? This is stupidity. Okay? Pure stupidity. Right? Tanikara Biswakyan. Okay? Right? You don't have to do that. You don't have to be like that. Okay? When you can do it in the easier way. Writing here might get clashed because, you know, I mean, you know, with everything. So I like this. Keep it like this. Or like this. Okay. But now also there's a gap. What do I do? Small one. Like that. When you can do like this, why do you write Jaffna somewhere else and, you know, do that? Okay, you don't have to. Now let's say Colombo. Let me mark Colombo for you. First, you learn the procedures and how to do this. Okay. Colombo. Colombo is right here. I'm going to mark it for you. This is Colombo. I use a big dot. Very nice. Stands out. Highlighted. And I can write Colombo here. When I can write Colombo here, everybody can see that I have marked Colombo. I don't need an arrow also. Okay. Like that. Everybody can see I have marked Colombo. I am referring to Colombo from this dot. Okay. You understand? So this is the procedure to follow. Okay. So make sure you just don't misuse or overuse the arrows. Right. But in this class, we encourage you to pinpoint certain places using arrows. No problem. But do not overuse it. Okay. You are not allowed to overuse it. When you overuse it, things might become a mess. And some students, they cross the arrows. This is the ultimate stupidity, okay, that we can imagine. It's like this. You write something here. Give me a second. You write something here. And this is the place you have to mark. Then you draw an arrow like this. And you write something here. This is the place you want to mark. And then you draw the arrow like this. This is the ultimate, this is the best or the ultimate level that stupidity can go. Okay. You don't have to do this. Right? Why can't you write it here? Why can't you write it here? Right? Why do you need to write it here and point it out there? Not necessary. Okay. So think and do. Use your head. Okay. Use your head in the exam. All right. So our goal is to make it clear, pinpoint, show the examiner that we know the place. Use the look at, follow the procedure, make it neat and clean. All right. Now let's get to the lesson. The main city we know, the major city. Okay, this is Kalani River right here for you. There's a big like bend like thing here, like little bit of a protrusion. So that's Colombo for you. Okay, Colombo. I'm not writing all the cities. You have to do that. Okay, I'm not typing all the cities because we are going a little fast now. Colombo. Okay. All right. From Colombo, when you go towards Gaul, okay, when you go towards the south, you see this city Kalutara. In the ancient times, we called it Kalatitta. Okay. Here, where Kaluganga falls to the sea. Little bit up, like exactly where Kaluganga falls to the sea. Kalatitta. Kalutara. Kalatitta is the ancient port. Kalutara is the modern name. Okay, who's from Kalutara? Anybody from Kalutara? Look at the word Titta. Titta, Pattana. They are all coastal cities. Okay, Tota. Tota, Titta, Pattana. They are not in the middle of the country. Maybe you don't know the place, but try to draw it somewhere near the coast, near the beach. Okay, Kanavadari Haryanapula. Right, if you don't know. So, Tota, Titta, Tota means the port. Titta, port. Tota is a little new. Titta is very old word used to call ports. Pattana means again port cities or villages near ports. Okay, Pattana gam ki Pattana. So all are in the coastal areas. Okay, like this, like Colombo and Kalutara. Okay, near the beach, not in the middle of the country. There's no Pattanas here in the middle. Okay, that needs to be understood. Okay, when you pass Kalutara, when you go towards Gaul, you have Ginganga. This one, Ginganga. So Ginganga, where Ginganga falls to the sea, we have Gimhatitta. Gimhatitta. Again, I'm telling you, Titta, Pattana, Tota, ports. Gimhatitta. Okay. Gaul is a little towards the south of Ginganga, right? Gaul. Let me also mark that for you. Gaul, right here. Okay. Little like 3 to 5 kilometers from Gintota, you have Gaul. Okay, so that's Gaul for you. I will write it. You have to pinpoint it. Let me pinpoint it here. Okay, Pute. Everybody, are you following me? Do you need time? The most important cities will be discussed. Some of them, right? Not all of them. We can't do all of them, I think, because of the time constraints. Try our best. Please talk. Anybody needs any time? Are you following me? Are you doing the map with me? Everybody? No newcomers today, so I believe everybody has the map in hand today. Yeah? Okay. All right. Now, what is this river, Pute? Who can tell me? This river?
Nilvala.
Nilvala River. Nilvala River. What is this river? Gin River. Okay. Gin River. This is Kalu River. This is Kalani River. Kalani River, Colombo. Right? Very close. So Nilvala River falls to the sea in Matara. Matara. Okay. Then we can also tell that city as Neelavalatitta. Neelavalatitta is here. Okay. And Matara. Same. I'm not writing here. Okay. I will save time by not writing. Neelavalatitta, Matara. Okay. And I have another place which is very close to Matara. Actually, it's part of Matara only. You can see the tip here, right? The southernmost point in Sri Lanka. That is called point of Dhandra in English. Dhandra. In Sinhala today, we call it Devinuvar. In the ancient time, we called it Devanagar. Same, Devinuvar, Devanagar, same. So Devinuvar. Okay, let me draw that. Let me point it. Here, this tip. Okay. And if somebody asks you to mark Devanagara, it's going to be like this. Neelavalatitta, you can point it with an arrow if you have. Devinuvar. Point of Dhandra. The southernmost point in Sri Lanka. Tip. Sri Lanka. Okay. Now, which river is this, Pute? Who can tell me other than Nivra? Nivra, you have been so active. Thank you so much. Kulangi, can you help? And somebody, Noshel, our grade 10 students. Jerem is absent today. Hansi, can you try? Udawalave Reservoir. Very sorry, not reservoir. Walave River. Yeah, Walave River. Udawalave is the reservoir. Pute. Don't mix it up. Okay. Udawalave is the reservoir. This is Walave River. Walave River falls to the sea in a very important place. You can't forget this place today. Godawai. Very old port. Okay. Godawai. Right. Now, if you know Manik Ganga, who can mark Manik Ganga for me in this? Somebody annotate, please. Manik Ganga. Who can show me Manik Ganga in this map? Very good. Well done. Manik Ganga. There's a song, single song I remember. You know, when I was a kid, I used to listen to this song. Very nice song. Kataragamata giya, there's a line in that song, okay? Kataragamata giya tamai Manik Ganga hindila. There's a line in that song. So Manik Ganga, Kataragama has a very big connection between them. Okay. So Manik Ganga, Nivra just marked Manik Ganga. Sorry. We'll erase that for now. So you see Manik Ganga here. This one. There's a big bend here, Pute. Right at the bend, you have Kataragama here. Okay, this is Kataragama, where my torch is right now. Kataragama. So when you go to Kataragama, they have seen that Manik Ganga Hindila Hindila again and we're gone dry. Okay, so it's a line in that song. So that's how I remember. Okay, Kataragama and Manik Ganga, they all Manik Ganga flows to Kataragama. Okay, so that is Kataragama for you. The ancient word used to call Kataragama. Kataragama is a very important city for different reasons, because Kataragama, there's a big Devala in Kataragama. Kataragama is a place where, you know, several faiths like the Hindu people and Sinhala Buddhists, they get together, you know, and sit together, they eat together, they do the same rituals, right? Kataragama is a place where people of different faiths are united, okay, are united in this country from the ancient times. It's a very old temple which is there in Kataragama. So people from around the country, they gather here every year, yeah, every season. So it's a big thing, you know. I mean, if any place is bringing several religions or cultures together and making their bond strong, you know, what else you can expect from a country, right? National unity, ethnic harmony,
So
right there in Kataragama. Same like in Sripad, Adams Peak, you know, where all the four faiths are meeting. They believe that, you know, according to their beliefs, everybody, you know, is considering that place as important. Yes, Buddha, what is the question?
No, what's special about that temple?
Special about the place? Actually, Buddha, Kataragama Deviyogila, the Buddhists believe. Then the Tamils, Hindus believe it's Murugan. Yeah, that's what they believe. So both are same basically, only the names are different. There's a temple dedicated to that god, right, in Kataragama. So annually there are rituals, there are, you know, rituals, or there are pujas performed in Kataragama. One of the main puja is the Ginipagi me puja, or the fire, you know, trampling fire ritual, you know, that is done in Kataragama. So people from around the country gather to that place. Okay. Not only that, even if you know, if you are a Buddhist, you know, if you buy a vehicle, normally first trip will be to Kataragama. It is like a tradition, or a kind of a, you know, Buddhism doesn't say anything about go to Kataragama, but it's been a tradition or cultural thing. You know, you can't. I mean, when you know, I have a lot of Buddhist friends, so like when they buy a vehicle, the first thing would be to go to Kataragama and come, right? I mean, go a trip on Kataragama. Ask your fathers, ask your grandfathers, everybody, right? This is a very traditional cultural thing, right, that we used to do from the ancient times. Not only that, like I said, the Ginipagi Utsav, the fire trampling ritual, it attracts people from around the country, brings different faiths in one place, like in Adams Peak, Sripad. Okay, Adams Peak, where Buddhists go there, Hindus go there, Muslims go there, the Catholics also go there, right? I mean, it's like, you know, Sri Lanka in one place. Okay, Adams Peak, the Sripad for you. So Kataragama is also an important city for that reason. The ancient name that was used to call Kataragama, Kachara Grama, today Kataragama. So it can come like this in your exam, Pute, Kachara Grama. So don't worry, don't be scared, don't get heart attacks. It is Kataragama only, okay? Right, nothing else. Okay, Pute, got it? Everybody okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll come to the middle of the country now a little bit. Okay. We'll mark Kurunagala and Kandy for you before I move on to this side. Okay. Right. Because I want to zoom out the map a little bit so that I can let you take a screenshot. Okay. So if you know Mahawali Ganga, you know. If you don't know Mahawali Ganga, you're not supposed to stay in Sri Lanka. Okay. Go to Australia. Right. Make a passport. I'll help you. Right. Make a pass. Anyway, Mahawali Ganga is the longest river in this country. This is basic knowledge you learn in grade 5. Okay. So I think you remember this. Grade 5, you remember this. You learn this. So Mahawali Ganga is the longest river. So you can see that here, obviously, the longest one here. And there's a big bend here, Pute, like a triangular shaped bend. Right here is Kandy. Okay. Right here, I'm marking it a little big, right, so that it's visible. Kandy. Okay. Then you have this Dadruoya here. Dadruoya. You have this branch here. So right here, you have Kurunagal. Kurunagal, Atugalpura, Hasti Shailapura, Kurunagal. Okay. And Kandy. I just marked them here. Important cities only. The kingdoms we will mark separately. Okay. Kingdoms will mark separately. On a later date. Okay. So this is Kandy for you, Bude. And this is Kurunagala for you. Everybody okay with this? Any message? I got a connection problem.
Sir, can you mark inside the
Yeah,
map?
Bude, I will upload the recording. Okay, don't worry. I will give you access to the Google Drive. Yes. Anybody have any question?
So you can mark inside the map, right? The name.
Sorry, it's okay because we are marking in the middle. We are marking a city in the middle. It's okay, but I think when you have the map, right, a big map, no, you have space, right? Here I'm using big letters. If you feel like it's clashing, you can slightly take it to another place and point out with an arrow. Okay, small arrow, not a very long arrow. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, Bude? Okay, no.
Yes, sir.
Right. Right now, Bude, you can't forget this place because we need this place. Okay, because we are going to leave this country, right? I mean, everybody is trying to leave the country nowadays. You know, they want to go and live somewhere else. So when you leave this country, Pute, this is the place we need to go to. Katunayaka. You know, Katunayaka is bordering Nigambu, but Katunayaka is also important because we have the airport. Nigambu is also very important because it's been a very old city, one of the main cities, and also a very old port, very old harbor, right? Nigambu. Okay. So don't forget this place because when you go towards Nigambu, just before Nigambu is Katunayaka, then you can go to any country you want from there. Okay. But I bet even Bangladesh will not accept us right now. Okay. Sri Lankans, you guys bankrupt? You guys begging from us? We don't need, right? This is what they would say. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this is the problem, you know. Like our country, the rupees, the currency of our country, the status gone, done, right? Addiatam wetland, Padurunut Bimatat line, you know the mat, right? When you sleep on the mat, how can you fall down? But we have fallen down already. You know, Padurunut Bimatat line. I don't know how we can face the foreigners, like those days used to be like when we see people from India, Bangladesh, we are like this, Maldives, Bangladesh, Nepal, Philippines. Now, what a shame, right? What a shame. I never thought. Okay, we got to do something for this, right? We got to change this. All right, Nigambu Pute done. And then there's another lagoon here. See, Nigambu has a lagoon. Okay, Migamu Kalapur ki like single Kalapur lagoon. What is a lagoon, Pute? Lagoon is like a lake. Something like this. This is the sea. Sea. This is the land. Okay, so it's like the sea is inside the land. It's like a lake, but a small opening is there to the main sea, big sea. That's called a lagoon. As you can see, Nigambu is also a lagoon. Chilau is also a lagoon. Okay, Chilau, there's a lagoon. Halawat. The old name that was used to call Chilau was Salva Tota. Okay, Chilau is right here, Bute. Right? Salva Tota. I will write Salva Tota. You can write Chilau if you like. Salva Tota. They might give you Salva Tota. Or they might also give you Chilau. Okay. Salva Tota is the ancient word. Okay, nobody. You got it.
Yes, sir.
Right. When I say Salvatota, Chilau in English, Halavata in Sinhala today, Salvatota ancient word. There's another important place in Salvatota. That is the Munneshwaram Kovil. That is one of the main Hindu Kovil in the country. Okay, Munneshwaram Kovil in Chila. Okay, so you can also mark with the same dot. Nobody will ask you to mark both Salvatota and Munneshwaram. Either they will ask you to mark Munneshwaram or Salvatota or Chila. All are same, right? So you're going to write it like that. So I will also write Munneshwaram here. Munneshwaram is also same. Huh? I'm not writing it here. I'll keep it there to just show you the spellings. That's it. Okay. Munneshwaram. Right. One more place for today. And I will show you Google Map, right? Just to have an idea about the cities. Three more places. I will do three more places today. Okay. And then we'll go to the Google Maps and end the session for today. Right. Okay. Here you can see a big lagoon, right? This one, Buddha, can you see? That is called Kalapur. Okay. Batiklo in Sinhala. Sorry, in English. Kalapur in Sinhala. Right. So Batiklo. Batiklo, the city is here. Okay, right here. This place. So you have this Kalapur here. Batiklo is here. Okay. Batiklo. So, Nura, am I correct? You are in Batiklo, right?
Yes, sir.
That's very big. So because of you, I marked it huge, very big. Huh? Is it okay? Sorry, my bad. Marked it a little too big, I guess. Mark it a little small. Yeah, just like Patiklo, okay. Main cities, not only that, it was a Portuguese fort, a Dutch fort. English also made a big use of it. Patiklo. Sorry, double T. Madakalapo in single. Okay, Patiklo. Those who want to take a screenshot, please take. We are learning all the important cities, major cities in the country. There are other cities as well, like Gampola, everything. There are also kingdoms. So because of that, when I teach you the kingdoms, I will teach you those cities. Okay. We are talking about the major cities today. Two more cities, three more cities, I believe. Yeah, is enough for today. So for that, I need to zoom it out. You guys okay with this? Are you all following? Can I erase this now? Those who want to take a screenshot, they can take one and post in the group. Or should I do that for you? I'll do it for you. Wait. Kacharagama is Kataragama, okay? Right. Can I clear this? Everything okay? Anybody copying still? No?
No, sir.
Nobody is
everything okay.
talking. All right. No one is talking. Everybody is silent. So silent. Like it's a library. Yeah? Is it a library? Come on, guys, talk. I don't know how you're going to go to jobs and stay like, okay, nothing, just simple, right? You be a doctor, like write the prescription I give, right? Okay. The patient will be like, is he dumb or something like that? Is the doctor dumb? All right. Now you have, we'll mark two places, important cities, Anuradhapura and Polonnaru. And also let's mark Trinkamalai. Okay. Trinkamalai. And yeah, end the session for today. Next week we'll mark the part 2 of this, the main cities, other cities. Okay. Right. Because if we've done a lot of main cities today, so without teaching Anuradhapura and Polonnaru, I feel like little bad, right? So we can do it today and finish. Okay. You see Malwatue here, no? Can you see Malwatue? Here, this one. This is Malwatue. Okay. You have this island of Manna, big one. Then immediately below that you have Malwatue. There's a big bend. You know, bends. I don't know if bends love cities or cities love bends. Kacharagram or Kataragama is also in the bend of Manik River. So Anuradhapur is also here with it. Okay, in the bend. And you have Polonnaru, you have Mahawali Ganga. Again, there's a big bend here in Mahawali Ganga. There's a tank also. You know, this tank, right? Have you seen jogging tracks? Jogging tracks. Recently, they are trying to build a jogging track on the bund of this tank, right? Then our reverend monks came forward. They went onto the streets, protested against this, and got it stopped somehow, right? So that's the jogging track tank for you. Parakrama Samudra in Singha. Okay, Parakrama Samudra, built by King Parakram Bahu the Great, right? It's not joke. It's not something to be messed around with or take it as a joke or something like that. It's one of the greatest tanks built in Sri Lanka by one of the greatest kings who ruled Sri Lanka, King Parakram Bahu. Okay, the Great, who ruled Polonnaru Kingdom. So Parakram Samudra is located like this. And you have Mahawali Ganga, and Polonnaru city is right here. Okay, this is Polonnaru. Okay, Polonnaru. Anuradhapura is done. Polonnaru is done. Okay, then you have this big bay where Mahawali Ganga falls to the sea. Kodiyar. Is it Kodiyar Bay? Yeah, this one. Okay, this bay. Trinkamalai is right here. There's a big point here, like pointed area. This is Trinkamalai. Okay, this one. We call it, we don't call it Trinkamalai normally when it comes to history. We call it Gokanna Titta because it's the harbor we are talking about. Gokanna Titta. Okay. What is this one? Anuradhapura. This one is Polonnaru. Okay. Anuradhapura. Okay, no. Kulangi, you guys are okay? Kulangi and Senetya? Senuti? Noshel? You all are okay with marking the places? Hansi, I believe you have the map with you, right, Pute? Shamil? You all have the map, right?
Yes, sir.
Hirusha? Okay with it?
Yes, sir.
Everybody okay? You have any question? Please tell me. Hansi, how's your connection now?
Now, okay, sir.
All right. So Gokanna Titta, Trinkamalai is the same place, and there are two more places in the same location. That is Fort Frederick, the Dutch fort. Same place. And a very important Hindu Kovil that is called Koneshwara. Okay, Koneshwara. Tirupatishwaram is here near Manna. I will tell you next week. Okay, this is Koneshwaram. Munneshwaram I marked today for you. So Koneshwaram, Fort Frederick, Gokannathitta, Trinkamalai, same place, same dot, no problem. Mark the dot a little big, then fine. Okay, nothing to worry about. When you are done, tell me, I will take you to the Google Map. Verification purposes, yeah. To show you where these locations are, we just learned these locations and it's very easy then. You will remember better. Okay. Ready? Done. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All done? Okay. Anybody still doing? Please tell me. I'll give you 1 minute if you have. Everybody done? All okay? All right. Take you to Google Maps. Can you see the Google Map there?
Yes, sir.
Now, I was talking to you about Chilau or Salvatore, right? Here, Nigambu. This is Colombo. You have the lagoon here, Nigambu. Put a wooden lagoon, right? A little bit towards the top. Then you also have Chilau. If I focus on Chilau, I will show you Munneshwaram. Okay, you can mark it in the same dot. So you will see Munneshwaram. Can you see Munneshwaram? Here.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So if I just, yeah, there you go. It disappears. Okay. So Chilau, Munneshwaram. So you can see that you can mark it the same dot. Okay. So when the map is getting smaller, one dot will cover everything. Right. Okay. Then Batiklo, as you can see here, the top part of the lagoon, it's in the top. So Batiklo is right here. Let me show you again in the map. Here, this part, okay, this one. This part is what we are talking about here. Batiklo. So get them done properly. Okay, so you don't have to worry about these things. Okay, Trinkamalai, yeah, here we go. Here you have this part. Okay, Trinkamalai, like I marked. So if I go here, Trinkamalai, if I go here, I will see Koneshwaram. Can you see? Tirukoneshwaram, that is Koneshwaram actually. And Fort Frederick, can you see? Fort Frederick?
Yes, sir.
Tirukoneshwaram is Koneshwaram, okay? Fort Frederick, Tirukoneshwaram is the modern name, Koneshwaram is the old name. Then Trinkamalai is here. So everything, if I zoom out, Pute, you can mark with a single dot. You can color it with a single dot, okay? So we are not marking Google Maps here. We are not trying to get some Uber delivery or something like that to our location, right? This is just a map. So here, this dot, if you color it like this, will cover everything. Trinkamalai, Tirukoneshwaram, Koneshwaram Kovil, Fort Frederick, Gokannathitta, everything is right here. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. Okay. You see the relationship between Kandy and Kurunegala, just to have an idea. Say Nigambu, Colombo, Kandy, when you mark Kandy with Mahawali Ganga as reference, is easy. So Kandy, see Mahawali Ganga is like this here, like that. So this is Kandy, okay? Exactly, we mark Kandy this way. Here, this is how we got Kandy, like that. Okay, when you see Kandy and Kurunegala, Kurunegala is here, and Nigambu is here. This one here. You see the relationship between this and Colombo, if you have to. So Colombo, Kandy, Kurunegala, Nigambu. See, Kuruna Nigambu, it's like, you draw like a triangular shape. Kurunagal is above Kandy. Okay, like that. Then when you understand this, you will never forget the relationship. Okay, then I come here, the map, you can see the relationship for yourself. Here, Kandy, Kurunagala here, Nigambu here, right? Like that. Colombo is down. Okay. So you can use the other way to mark Kurunagala very easily. I believe everybody understood the map marking part today, and we'll continue the lesson with another map marking part plus continuation of lesson number 4 next week. Okay. Until then, I wish you all the best, and those who are sitting for exams this week, I believe, all the best. See you next week. God bless you all. Take care. Good night, Buddha.
Thank you, sir.
See
Bye,
you.
sir. Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
sir.
God bless. God bless you. Bye.